Tonight we catch up with a local boy who keeps breaking new medical ground.
We've been following little Tanner Erdman for a year now as he battles a crippling brittle bone disease.
KY3's Maria Nider shows us tonight how cutting-edge medicine is helping the toddler make great strides.
Tanner Erdman has always been a mover and a scooter, but he really got cameras rolling when he sat up for the first time, twisting from his belly to his bum. This home video shows why his mother called him Mr. Bendy Boy. Tanner was diagnosed with hypophosphatasia, which made him a very flexible and fragile baby.
Tanner, good job. Clap your hands.
At birth, his bones were so brittle, he was like a porcelain doll.
They told me to handle him like glass.
Doctors told Renee Erdman without treatment, her son would not be able to walk and would need a wheelchair.
All right.
These daily shots are changing his future, an experimental hormone replacement therapy that's helping his bones harden.
The majority of those infants die in infancy from respiratory complications, so he's already beaten the odds.
But Tanner's growing body would present more high-risk challenges.
The skull should have stopped right here and gone back this way.
His head had become a cone-like shape, which meant surgery to reshape the skull. Tanner's neurosurgeon says without the surgery, the pressure on the boy's brain because of the skull abnormality could cause blindness, epilepsy, developmental delays, and eventually could kill him. In yet another medical milestone at St. John's Hospital, Tanner became the first to use this special table. With the boy on his belly and head braced, doctors had the best angle for the delicate operation.
It was very scary. I had my pastor there with me the whole time.
The mother and child were separated for an agonizing 8 hours.
He did very, very well with the surgery, and he looks great now. His scar is healed very well.
To protect the large soft spot on his head, Tanner got his own personal crash helmet.
He's very determined to go and do what he wants to do. Very stubborn.
Soon he was strolling the hospital halls with a walker, and as months passed in physical therapy, it became very clear Tanner was beating this crippling condition with each step and every bone in his body. Today, he is walking on his own, and mom and dad say it won't be long before he's on the run.
He just seems like a normal little boy these days. Getting ready to go into terrible twos.
From the breakable baby to maybe a future firefighter, thanks to medicine and a mother's strong faith.
I always knew he'd walk. They always told me all this terrible stuff, but I always knew he would walk.
The surprises and celebrations just keep coming. Tanner's going to be a big brother, and you can bet his younger sibling will have some catching up to do. Maria Nider, KY3 News.
Oh, I love it that we get to watch him grow up. A family trip to Delaware could be in the works. That's where Tanner first started his treatment as a baby, and Renee promised those doctors they would be back when he was walking.
Tough little guy.
Oh, isn't that just the best news in the world?
Indeed.